We can't start until he flashes the lights up there. Okay, Miss Saminsky, the kids are coming in.
Okay, but the live event, I didn't see the live event on Facebook.
Okay.
So what did you say the other one was to go to the website?
If you go to platoacademy.net//Palm Harbor, and then it will be down on the homepage.
Plato Academy.
All right. Okay. All right, Ms. Krinsky and Mr. Scully. we ready to
Testing.
begin?
Ooh, good.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, we'll wait one more second. Right, this is pretty awesome and something new for me to be broadcasting on the web. It's pretty amazing what we have learned this year. So first, I would like to hello to the fifth graders of Plato Academy Palm Harbor, and welcome families. First of all, I would like to thank Father Peter and St. Alfred's Church for allowing us to use their sanctuary for today's celebrations. Also thanks to Miss Keller, who has worked with Marty and a couple other people from the church to make sure that this was live and ready to happen. And thank you to Miss Saminsky joining us all the way from Texas. Isn't this awesome how technology brings us all together? Students, some of you have been here since pre-K, so you were 3 when you started here at the school. Some of you have just recently joined our family, but we appreciate you being here. Either way, we made it. Through what might have been one of your hardest years in education, through virtual blended learning, through quarantines, you persevered. You showed up, you came here, and you smiled. To the 5th grade class, whichever direction life takes you, all I ask is lead with kindness. I also want to thank the parents for your patience, your graciousness this year as we navigated through the blended learning, the Google Meets, the technology errors, the technology greats. It really, truly was a year of change. Thank you to Mr. Scully, Ms. Saminsky, and Ms. Krinsky for their dedication to this group of kids. They are truly amazing. Now it's time, I'm gonna be quiet because I could go on forever, but now it's time to celebrate the ending of elementary school and the beginning of the middle school. Here we go.
So I will be your master of ceremonies today, and I will have Ms. Krinsky and Mr. Scully helping me. But our goal today is to celebrate your 5th graders as they have reached this milestone of the end of elementary school. Ms. Saib is actually going to excuse herself because she is going to celebrate her son's graduation from VPK. So she has a milestone in her family, so she gets to go be a mom now. So we're going to say bye, Ms. Saib. Thank you. All right. So you're stuck with me now for the rest of the time. But the first thing that we would like to do is to have our speeches. The students submitted speeches, and 2 students were selected to give their speeches to their fellow 5th graders in this audience today. And our first speech will be done by Isla Devaya.
Thank you all teachers, parents, and students for attending this graduation ceremony. Elementary school has been so much fun. We have had a great journey at Plato Academy Palm Harbor. It began for many of us when we were 3 and 4 years old, potty trained and ready to learn about the world. Well, potty trained most of the time. I want to thank all of our amazing teachers in preschool for helping us learn the basics like the alphabet, counting, and learning how to be a good person. And naps. Oh, naps. Can we please bring those back? Kindergarten. Thank you, Ms. Vassar and Mrs. Whitten, for giving us all the best kindergarten ever. You guys rock. First grade, Miss Gordon and Mrs. Mayberry. Thank you for all you've taught us. And some of us had Miss Mayberry twice. She was a teacher in preschool for a year. Second grade, Miss Polis and Mr. Fordham. Mrs. Polis came to a bunch of our special events on the weekends, and Mr. Fordham was very funny. Third grade, Miss Holden and Mrs. Mullins. Thank you, Mrs. Holden and Mrs. Mullins, for teaching us how to write essays and stories. Fourth grade, Miss Shaw and Mrs. Wells. We had so many cool field trips, and fourth grade was a very unique year. COVID-19 came into the world, and we all had to go online and do online school. It was a great experience. Thank you, Miss Shaw and Mrs. Wells. Fifth grade has been a great year thanks to Mrs. Saminsky, Mrs. Krinsky, and Mr. Scully. We have all learned a lot of new math concepts, science concepts, and ELA concepts. Thank you to the Greek teachers, Kyria Chrysanthi and Kyria Mariana. Thank you to all the Greek teachers. We love learning the Greek language. Thank you all of our PE teachers for letting us have so much fun outside. I want to shout out to Miss Dawn and Mrs. Kelly and all the substitutes that filled in for our teachers when they weren't there. Thank you, Mr. Meeks and Mrs. Flaherty, for giving us the best experience with art and music. Thank you to all our amazing principals, vice principals, front office staff, and custodians, especially Mrs. Sipe and Mrs. Keller. Thank you, Mrs. Maria and Mrs. Helen, for greeting us every school morning. We have had so much fun at Plato Academy Palm Harbor, and though some of us are leaving to different middle schools, we all had a great time. Thank you, Plato Academy Palm Harbor, and we are all excited to see what new memories we will make in middle school.
Our next speech will be given by Miss Carol Farag.
Hello, my name is Carol Farag. My fellow students and I would like to thank all the teachers, the parents, the friends, and the siblings who are attending our 5th grade graduation. Now let's all be honest. This year has probably been one of the hardest years that we could have ever anticipated. 2020 threw at us a pandemic, virtual schools, and the need to switch teachers 3 times in less than 6 months. Our lives as students have been crazy, trust me. However, this chaos was also fun and interesting in a way. We got to see all types of teaching methods and share fun memories like having a Christmas party, the last day of school in 3rd grade, and the first day of 5th grade online school. These moments capture the essence of elementary school by showing that we at the end of the day are one class, one team, and several amazing students. After those fun days, we start learning lessons again and learn more every day, not just because we woke up and decided to learn something new that day, but because our amazing teachers who had to teach not only kids at school, but online kids as well. Which is why I'd like to thank Ms. Krinsky for always finding the easiest ways to explain things. I want to thank Ms. Kelly for always taking your time and explaining things thoroughly. And Mr. Scully, I'd like to thank you for being understanding and patient. I'm sure my fellow students would agree that no matter what, our teachers have always been there for us and inspired us. Plato Academy Palm Harbor's 5th grade class has gone a step further into getting into their dream school. Even though we weren't able to have field trips due to COVID, we were still able to know that we were going to break down walls with online videos and amazing teachers teaching us so much about the human body, gravity, oxygen, mass, and much more. So, to Plato Academy's Palm Harbor 5th grade graduates, never give up in pursuing your individual dream, and we are stronger than ever, and the sky's the limit. While we have done so many fun things in the past years of elementary school, we were not able to do most of them this year. But luckily, our teachers still gave us something to look forward to, like our graduation party. In case some online kids couldn't attend in person, the meeting was necessarily open for them to celebrate through the screen. As an online student, you don't necessarily get included in some things, but sometimes you do, and when you do, it gives you something to look forward to and get excited about. So 5th grade class of Plato Academy Palm Harbor, as we all take a step forward in our life to middle school, remember to reach your limit in knowledge and know how to use it. Remember to be kind and the best version of yourself. Remember to make your family, teachers, friends, and relatives proud of not only your grades, but you as well. And finally, remember that you are capable of making history, and you will. So now, 5th grade graduates, I'm proud and delighted to tell you that you have conquered elementary school.
Carol was an online student all year, and I don't know if you picked up on that in her speech, but it was a really interesting perspective on this school year because, we had some students who were brick and mortar and some virtual, and it was a challenge for them and for the teachers and everyone. So I think it was really nice to have both type of students represented, because Isla was online too, and she joined us brick and mortar for the last part of the school year. So thank you, girls, you did a wonderful job. Give them one more round of applause. Now I'm going to turn the microphone over to the teachers because they are going to present awards to the students. So Mr. Scully.
Good morning. We're going to do awards for subject area, and Miss Krinsky, she's going to stand up front. When the kids come receive their certificate, they're going to stop and you guys can take a picture. We're going to start with Greek. The student was Isla Debaya. Physical education, Joshua King. Also for physical education, Summer Matthias. For music, Addison Haskin. For language arts, I have to say this girl was always reading. I always caught her in a book, and sometimes I'm like, okay, you have to pay attention to class, but I want to give it to Holland Patterson. For mathematics, Carol Farag. So studies, Grayson Pierce. writing, Lillian Van. Science, Liam White. And for Miss Krinsky's class, the Thunderbolt Award for the student goes to Kaylin McMullen.
Thank you, Mr. Scully. I want to just take a second to say thank you to everybody. Thank you, parents. You have held with me through this wild ride of a year. I really appreciate all of your support and grace. It has made this year a lot easier than it could have been. And students, you guys too. You guys are amazing. I've had such a fun year with you. And again, all these changes, you guys have really stepped up, helped me, helped each other. You love to see it. I will miss you a ton. Okay. Now I get to give out the awards for Mr. Scully's class. For Greek, Luke Allman. Physical education, Carson Buse. Physical education, Irini Thanasoulis. Music, Emma Daly. Language arts, Leah Wind. Mathematics, Sophia Mingalello. Social Studies, Anthony Festa. Writing, Braden Jackson. Science, Lyman Cruson. Last but not least, the Thunderbolt Award, which to clarify is kind of like for an awesome all-around student, Aaron Agdamag.
Thank you, Mrs. Krinsky and Mr. Scully. I have a couple of awards to pass out from the administration here at Plato Academy Palm Harbor. The first award is going to be something that I didn't even think was possible this school year, but it's the Perfect Attendance Award. And it was very complicated to keep up with attendance. That was my responsibility. And Miss Kristen, I have to say, if she's here, she was floating around. Thank you so much for helping and really kind of taking that role on to kind of contact parents and make sure that we know where kids are at and how they're feeling and keeping up with all of those records. So I appreciate that. If I haven't said it before, thank you so much. But as far as our records are concerned, these two students have been in school or quarantined present every single day this school year. So we count that as being present because they were online. So the two students are Lucas Allman Summer Matthias. Okay, so my next awards are for the students who have earned the principal's list all year long. And I know that report cards haven't come out yet, but I kind of got a sneak peek in there so I could do this award. So if you're like, what? I thought I should be on that list. Well, you gotta wait until your report card comes out. But this is a big accomplishment. And there are 10 students. So this means that they've made all A's and all E's in conduct all year. No V's, okay? So all A's and all E's, so this is pretty special. So the first student is Carson Buse. The next student is Isla Devaya. Carol Farag. Addison Haskins. Lyman Cruson. Summer Matthias again. Kaylin McMullen. Sophia Mingalello. Lillian Van. And last but not least, Liam White. Okay, so this next group is a little bigger. I'm not going to call them up one at a time. I'm going to ask that if I call your name, you're going to come and line up. And I'm going to show you where to go in between two spots, okay? And then some of you can even stand up on the step behind. But this is the list of the students who made A's and B's all year, and the AB honor rolls, and they could have E's or V's in conduct. So I'm going to show you where to stand, and then I'm going to read the list. So students, you're going to stand up here, okay? So you can relax your feet right here, and you can line up here, and then some people can stand up behind you, okay? So there's 18 names left. So please hold your applause until I read the entire list of names. Okay, Maronia Bools, Panayoti Bustupus, Joshua Kane, Emma Daly, Anthony Festa, Charlotte Fleeman, Jake Henson, Braden Jackson, Dominic Lisnerski, Colin McCarthy, Taylor McLean, Peter Panagopoulos, Holland Patterson, Grayson Pierce, Noah Ray, Catherine Sarnago, Nolan Sutton, and Irini Thanasoulis. Now, give them a big round of applause. Okay. Now, would we like to have, you all may go back to your seats. Thank you so much. Would we like to have Ms. Saminsky say a few words? Ms. Saminsky, if you can hear me, I'm going to turn the microphone over to you so you can address the audience. You'll have to unmute yourself. There is a slight delay, yes.
Yes, can you hear me? I'm going to turn the microphone over to you so that you can address the audience. Can you hear me? You have to unmute yourself. Can you hear me now? Miss Keller, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Miss Keller. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I feel like a Verizon commercial.
She's watching the delay.
Okay. All right, boys and girls, I just have to say I am so proud of you. I told you when I was there you were my favorite class. Your perseverance, your diligence, your volition, your will, how hard you guys all work to overcome so many obstacles always has blown my mind. You never wavered. You were dedicated to each other. I remember being out on the playground and you guys would organize, play, even though we have to be 6 feet apart, but you would include everyone. It was genuinely one of the nicest classes I have ever taught. I miss you guys sincerely. I wish I was able to finish the year with you and with Miss Krinsky. But you have great teachers, and just know that I think about all of you daily and throughout this whole year, and was hoping the best for you all the way to the end. And just know that in life, when it throws you a curveball, your class, each and every one of you, are ready for it. So with that being said, I'm super proud of you all the way from here in Flower Mound, Texas, and I wish you all the best in middle school. You are definitely ready to take anything that comes your way. So for that, I am very proud of each and every one of you. Love you all.
Thank you, Mrs. Szymanski. We are so happy you could join us today. You're on a little delay, so that's why the live feed was kind of funny there for a second. But I'm going to put my computer back on mute so you can watch the live stream. We're going to pass out the diplomas, and then we will be done for the day. So thank you for tuning in and sharing your message with them.
Thanks for having me.
Okay. So I think it's time for the diplomas. We are going to pass those out according to homeroom. So I have those. Here we go, our promotion certificates. We will start with Aaron Agdamack. Lucas Allman. Karen Barsoom. Carson Buse. Ronia Bowles. Emma Daly. Chase Edling. Anthony Festa. Charlotte Fleeman. Braden Jackson. Colette King. Lyman Cruson. Dominic Lisnerski. Colin McCarthy. Sophia Mingalello. Ireland Nugent. Catherine Sarnago. Elijah Serrano. Hannah Shin. Nolan Sutton. Irini Thanasoulis. And Leah Wind. Okay, and Ms. Korinsky will pass out the diplomas for her homeroom. We have first Panioti Bustukus. Joshua Kane. Elan Chamo. And coming to us on Google Meet, we have Arico Costable. If you can hear us, Arico, wave. Wave, Arico.
You can wave, Arico, if you want.
Isla Devaya. Carol Farrell.
Wave, Arico. Hi.
Addison Haskins. Jake Hinson. Bailey Long. Summer Matthias. Taylor McLean. Kaylin McMullen. Ava Miles. Kennex Ortiz. Peter Panagopoulos. Holland Patterson. George Perea. Grayson Pierce. Noah Ray. Noah. Noah. Lillian Van. William Liam White. And Aiden Young. All right, give everybody a round of applause again. So, in closing, I would like to thank all of the parents and families for joining us in person or remotely today to celebrate our 5th grade Thunderbolts. Thank you, Father Peter, Marty, and Robert in the broadcast booth back there at St. Alfred's Episcopal Church for allowing us to use this beautiful facility and helping us to prepare and use its broadcasting capabilities. Thank you to Mrs. Saminsky for her special appearance today and forever being part of these students' lives and a part of our Plato family. Thank you to Mrs. Krinsky and Mr. Scully for preparing this ceremony and, more importantly, teaching our students not only academics, but to be well-rounded individuals during this unique and challenging school year. Students, Mrs. Sipe and I wish you success in the future. Whether you will be attending middle school here with us at Plato Academy Palm Harbor or elsewhere, I know that your years here as a Thunderbolt have given you a strong foundation for whatever lies ahead. Enjoy this special milestone and have a wonderful summer. So, parents and families, we are going to ask that you, in just a moment, to please exit through the main doors of the sanctuary, and you're going to wait for your 5th grader on the courtyard. They are going to exit out in just a moment through the side door and walk around to greet you. Outside, you may take your masks off and enjoy that time to take pictures. We have a lovely banner out there that you can pose with. Students, you are welcome to stay for the rest of the school day, or parents, you are also welcome if you would like to check them out for the remainder of the day if you have special things planned. If you are checking out your student once you're done with your photos, if you could please stop by the front office to sign them out officially, we would appreciate that. Again, thank you for attending, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.